we're gonna do an all signs. Who's obsessed with you and why? I'm a little late today, but I do want to do an all signs. Let's see. Ooh. Right. Hi, Talia. Hussein. Himanshi. Hi, guys. We'll wait for some people to come in and then we'll start. Yes, I am. We're doing all signs. Hey, Sam. You need to listen. Rammstein? Yeah, I used to like Rammstein. For those that are asking for personal readings are done on Sunday. Tushar, hi. Hi, Raya. Good evening, Vanessa. Yes, I read energy. Amit, what's up? You guys, if you have like silly usernames, I'm not gonna call you. You know? Nothing personal. But if I see a silly username, I'm not calling it. You know yourself. Yes, yours. Hi, Tahar. All right, let's get started, shall we? So, I said let's get started, not let's have a per session. Hello? Hello? Don't get started, Night. Let me start. Kitty said no. Yeah, no. She's like, no. Don't start yet. Can we start in peace? Nine. Come on now. Hang on. What do you want? What do you want, huh? What do you want? Look at that face. You want to give them a prayer session? All right. All right, let's see. Who's this? We're doing 1-9. Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see who's obsessed with you and why. Let's see who's obsessed with you. Ophiuchus. And why? Ooh, okay. We have someone here that has Cancer in their chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. They're so invested in you. Let me see in what way. Like, are they obsessed with you in a good way or a bad way? Because they're so invested. They are so... in a good way. Okay, in a good way. Okay. See, I'm not sure if this is someone that you dealt with before or if this is like a new person, because it's showing me that this person likes certain things about you that are intimate. So is this someone you know through a friend or a mutual friend, or... because there are other people here that also know you, that this person talks to about you. But let's say if this is an ex, it feels like they still remember the things that you both went through intimately, sexually. And they're so obsessed with that. So they're obsessed with your body, or not necessarily with your body. It's more like the intimacy that you two had, if this is an ex. If this is like a new person, they could be hearing intimate things about you. So it could be someone that dated you that is talking about you, and this person is like, wow, I want that. I want that for me. But I see that they are interested in you romantically. So this is not like someone that is just stalking you for the sake of stalking you, or obsessed with you because they don't have a life. This is romantic interest. And they are already invested. So if you do say yes to their offer, or if you do say yes to reconciliation, or if it's a first date, if you say yes, this person is already invested halfway. It's like, so should we move in together? Because I already know I want you. I already know a lot of things about you. I don't know why I'm getting that this person knows like things about your body. Like for example, you could have like a mole somewhere where it usually doesn't show. Do you know what I mean? Like it's private. Usually it doesn't show. It's not on your arm or your leg. It's more like on your body. You know, like there are things that they're not really supposed to know. How do they know it? This is why I say it could be an ex or someone that is talking about you, that has dated you, and they're telling this person all about it. You know, when like friends talk about intimate things that they go with, or that they go through with someone they date. I mean, usually it's women that do that, right? It's like, he kisses like this, he does this, he is that many inches. You know what I mean? So it's the intimate parts that people sometimes mention through gossip. Okay, well, that's what we have for you, Ophiuchus. Cancer placements. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. I don't do free readings, you guys. If you want a private reading, that is booked through the website in the description box. If you want personal reading, which is done publicly, it is only on Sundays. Hey, Taylor. So we just finished ether. We're going to do fire next. LMB, you should see how much people would pay for it. Go on my website so you can actually become properly jealous. Go on my website and check how much people pay so that you feel so bad about your life. I love that shit. What kind of question is that? Do you like black guys? I would consider that a little bit racist. And what's it to you, which color I like? But I like them ginger, actually. I like my men ginger. If you are ginger, come my way. Actually, don't. Some ginger people are ugly. Channel ZTV. Let me tell you something. Okay, listen up. I like men that shut the fuck up. I like men that don't talk too much. Zip it. All right, let's do fire signs. So, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see who's obsessed with you and why. Let's see who's obsessed with you and why. Wow. This is someone you see around, and you know, I want to say workplace. Because it feels like in the places that this person sees you, it is inappropriate to talk about feelings or talk about romantic things or talk about intimate things. So it feels like somewhat a serious environment that this person sees you in. And it's not appropriate that this person talks about their feelings. By the way, 10 of Cups. The reason why this person is obsessed with you is because they are in love with you. There are like some serious feelings here. But at the same time, you know, I feel like because they have so much feelings for you, it feels wrong for them to mention it in the environment or in the places that this person sees you in. So it could be a colleague, like that is how I imagine the environment, you know, somewhat serious professional environment where it's inappropriate for someone to talk about feelings, right? So it could be a colleague, they could be your boss, they could be your client, your customer. You know, it doesn't have to be someone you work with. And whenever they see you, this person's heart skips a beat. You know, like, Sagittarius. But it's not something that they can feel comfortable expressing. They don't feel comfortable. They don't feel like it's the right time, right place to talk to you that way. You know, for example, let's say this person is your customer, and even when they don't have a problem with something that they bought or something that you provide, let's say, they come to you regardless. It's like, hey, by the way, I have this problem with this product. Or, hey, I'm just here to ask if it's possible to return this product. It's something like that. It's like they find excuses to see you more, to deal with you more. Let's say if this is a colleague, they come to you for questions they already know the answers to, just as an excuse to talk to you. They make a lot of excuses to come talk to you. Yeah, I'm sensing like an awkward energy from this person. Like, it's awkward for them to tell you about their feelings for you. So they just obsess with you. Like, this cat is obsessing with me. Move your ass. You know what I mean, Saggy? For now, I don't see any intention to take action. This energy is just going to continue the way it is. I don't really see any action. There's a lot of passive energy here, awkwardness. Maybe they will get over it at some point and come talk to you and mention something to you. Or not, maybe they will stay awkward and just obsess over you. It's your mom, Emmett? Your mom has feelings for you? What in the incest is going on here? Prabhakar, hi. Aditi, hi. Hasnain, hi. Yeah, did I not say that right? Prabhakar. Prabhakar! Is that correct now that with the accent? Prabhakar! No, not yet. Janaki, hi. INFP. Okay. Don't know much about INFPs. Feeling perception. All right, so we finished Sagittarius. We're gonna do Leo. Leo, let's see. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see who's obsessed with you and why. Let's see who's obsessed with you and why. They don't want to talk, huh? They don't want to be exposed. Yeah, they don't want to be exposed. Leo, do you have Sagittarius in your chart by any chance? I don't really see Sagittarius here, but it's giving me the same vibe of the Sagittarius reading. Like if they had to use an image to describe perfection, they would be like, here, look at Leo. There's the perfection. They like you. This person is obsessed with you because they like you. They like you a lot. And I don't feel like they were prepared for you. Like, I'm getting that this person, you caught them off guard. They weren't prepared for your beauty or for your presence or for your something about you, your aura perhaps, your energy. But maybe they are seeing it in the physical sense, where your physical representation is like, oh my God, out of this world. How can you even exist? Like, their infatuation with you is what's making them obsessed. They're definitely fantasizing about being with you, so I would not be surprised if this person is getting wet dreams or deliberately infusing wet scenarios. You know what I mean? But you know, I'm getting the feeling that this is not just sexual. But I feel like the way that this person sees you, it is sexual, but it's deeper than that. Meaning this energy is deeper than just sexual, but there's a lot of focus on your physical body, physical representation of you. Not necessarily just your body, but also your personality. You know, like the presence that you have. But when I see this type of energy, it's kind of like saying, I'm obsessed with your energy, but I don't know how to describe that. So I'm going to say that your beauty is out of this world. It is perfection. Your personality is the best of the best. Do you understand? Okay. There's something here as well that is kind of like hidden. What is that? I mean, obviously they are hiding their obsession with you. I see that. It's kind of like this person doesn't want you to know that they are obsessed with you, because if you do, then maybe they will lose points, or they will lose confidence, they will lose a little bit of their ego. So in a way, this feels like, I don't want you to know how obsessed I am with you, because if you knew, then you will probably think less of me, or I will probably look as a weirdo to you, or as a creep. So they pretend that they feel nothing. They could be like, when you interact with this person, or maybe let's say you are in the same room, this person pretends that they don't even pay attention to you. But inside they're like, Leo is in the same room as me. Like, you know, but they try to keep their cool. They try to keep their cool, Leo. Okay. Whew, this energy is hot. They find you very hot, that's for sure. Thanks for all the compliments, you guys. Hi. We have a lot of new faces here, huh? How many of you are new on this channel, first time? Anna, okay. Stacy, Patty. Okay, we've got like lots of new people here. Welcome, you guys. Welcome. Melissa, I remember you. Thanks for the sub. All right, Aries. Todd, right time, right place. We're about to do Aries. Thanks, Patty. Patty for Patty. NLS. So 2702 Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see who's obsessed with you and why. Let's see. Okay, let's pull the rest of the cards and then we'll talk about it, okay? This person has Sagittarius in their chart. This person is bitter that they are outside of your life. So maybe you rejected this person. Maybe you told this person to F off. Maybe you told this person, I'm not interested. I don't want to talk to you. Or maybe you simply ignored, ghosted this person. And they don't, like, the fact that you don't want to deal with them has made them obsessed with you. The fact, you know, when I laughed earlier when I pulled the first card, that I got a visualization of keeping a dog outside. And it's not funny because if you have a dog, don't keep it outside, especially if it's cold. Okay, especially if it's cold. But it feels like that is the visualization that I got for this person. They feel like left out. They feel like it's cold outside. You're not letting me in. How dare you? I kind of hate you for it, but I'm obsessed with you. Now, maybe for some of you, this is someone you dealt with before. As in, like, it's not like someone that you just weren't interested in from the get-go. This could be someone you actually dated for a few times and then you just didn't feel the vibe. They know that they have no chance to being with you. They know that. They know that it's either over or they have zero chance with you. But they can't let you go. And it doesn't even make sense to them because they should hate you for what you've done, or they should hate you for ghosting them, rejecting them, whatever. But they don't. And it kind of rubs them the wrong way because it's like, why do I still want you even though you wiped your feet on me and didn't want to deal with me? They're kind of upset about that, but at the same time, they're still obsessed with you. There is this glimpse of hope that one day you might change your mind about them, and then they will have the upper hand and they will be either the one that rejects you, or they will be like, okay, fine. Okay, you want to be with me now? All right, fine. Or they will have that pleasure of rejecting you as you did to them. So there's that glimpse of hope that maybe one day, you will want to be with them or you will want them in your life, but then they will have the power to decide if they want to be in your life or not. Okay. I'm not an astrologer. I don't do astrology. I don't follow the planets. I do tarot. I read energy. And I do that because I'm just good at it. It comes natural to me. Like, I don't really, like I said, Rosie, I've mentioned this many times. I did not take any courses. I did not even read the guidebooks for tarot reading. I personally don't think that I need tarot, but it's kind of like a nice addition to my intuition, to my channeling, because people like to see evidence. I do channeled messages sometimes on TikTok without cards. So we finished ether and fire. We're gonna do earth in a bit. You sell content? What type of content? It can be exhausting depending on certain energies, but most of the energies I'm used to. Like, this is why sometimes when I do readings, people think I am like apathetic or I don't care. It's because, baby, if I cared about each energy, I will be drained. So I detach myself. I don't really judge too much, because if I judge and I get emotional, I'm gonna be drained. So I stay separate from the energies I pull. But sometimes there are certain energies you can't fucking detach from. Like, sometimes it happens. It's normal. But I recharge fast. I heal fast. YouTube is business. If you mean like a store, like a shop, like a physical shop you go to, no, I don't have an office. All right, let's see. Virgo. Virgo, sun, moon, rising, or stellium. Let's see, who's obsessed with you and why? Who's obsessed with you, Virgo, and why? Let's see. They have Libra in their chart. This person has already made a move on you. So you are currently talking to this person, or at least you've gone on a date with them. Yeah, look, you maybe have been involved with this person sexually, so maybe you slept with them. Whether you have history with this person or not, and when I say history, I'm talking about like relationship or one date or two dates, you know what I mean? I don't consider one date, two dates a relationship. So whether you've actually had history, like you were in a relationship with them or not, it feels like this person cannot let go of the times when you were together. Like, for example, let's say you went out on one date with this person and they are already obsessed. They can't get you off their head. They can't really forget, especially if you touched, you know, even if it was like an innocent touch, maybe you shook hands, maybe you hugged. You know, when you meet someone new, you could shake hands or hug, or maybe you touch their hand when it's on the table. It's like, okay, for a few seconds, and this person was like, oh, I can't forget. They are already in love. Now, if this is an ex, they are not over you. I see Libra, Gemini here. They could have these placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. It feels like the obsession that they have with you is not something that they encourage. It's something that they cannot get rid of. Like sometimes people, when they are obsessed with you, they encourage it, you know, they let it kind of grow and they feed it. This person is not trying to do that. Which is kind of making this person believe that you are soulmates or twin flames. Especially if they're familiar with twin flame. You know, because I see sometimes people, if they are obsessed with someone, they think it's soulmate or twin flame. But baby, that's not necessarily the case. If you are obsessed with someone, doesn't mean that they are your soulmate or twin flame. So maybe because they are obsessed with you, they think you are their soulmate. They have this weird, and I say weird because it's unconditional love without you being with them, without you being involved with them. And it makes them feel like it must be a soulmate because I love you either way. I love you whether we are together or not. I love you whether we are together in person or separate. I love you anyway. That is what's encouraging this idea of love or this soulmate. So, you know, I do want to say, Virgo, this is genuine love. Like, it could be on the delulu side, yes, you know, they could be a little bit delusional about what this connection is or their relation to you. But I see still, it's still genuine love that they feel towards you. And I don't think that they have felt like this towards anyone, which makes them believe that you must be special or this connection must be special. Okay. Alrighty. No, we have not done Gemini yet. What about us? What do you mean? Mokuza, hi. No, we still have a long way to go to get to Pisces. We've only done ether and fire, and we just started with earth, okay? Chris, if you want to be delulu, help yourself. You want to feel special, who cares? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Taurus, if you didn't see your reading, it's already been published, so check it out. Hang on, I just remembered that someone sent a super chat, right? It's so fucking random. Wait. I didn't see. I just remembered that someone sent a super chat, but I forgot. Sultan Masoud. Thanks for the super chat. Alright, so. Okay, Taurus. Let me change the timing for Taurus, actually. 40:40, wow. I like that. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see who's obsessed with you and why. Who's obsessed with you and why? Whoa. Messy, messy. Let me see. I've got a bunch of cards here. Okay, so we have Aquarius, Leo. Maybe you have a bunch of people obsessing over you. Interesting. This is someone that is obsessed with your energy rather than you, if that makes sense. Okay. It feels like this is someone that feels good when you are around. It's almost like they use your energy. Now, I don't want to call this person an energy vampire because most of the time when you have an energy vampire, it's kind of like intentionally trying to cipher your energy. I don't really think that this person is deliberately doing that, but they are doing that, if that makes sense. It's like there is something about your energy that is very addictive. And so when this person is around you, they recognize that their life is better. Maybe they suddenly get lucky. Maybe when they are around you, they get opportunities. When they are around you, their day gets better. When they are around you, they make money. Or something of that sort is here. It seems like you are this person's lucky charm, and they know that. So they try to be around you as much as they can. And I feel like this is someone you're talking to currently, you're dealing with currently, whether as a friend, family, lover, I don't know. But it seems like they are obsessed with your energy because whenever they are around you, their life, their day gets better. You know, there's a little bit of a copycat energy here, meaning they could be trying to copy your style, copy your sense of fashion, copy the things you say, copy the things you do. And again, I feel like they're doing this with not much awareness. Meaning, they are thinking that if I copy you, or if I walk like you, talk like you, then maybe my life will be as good as yours, and I won't have to rely on you to make my life better. And it feels like these thoughts are subconscious. Like these are not thoughts that they are planning and scheming about. It's almost like a subconscious reaction to you. Subconscious thoughts. Okay? Because I'm not sensing like ill intentions, or I'm not sensing like snake energy. But this is still weird. You know, like this is not normal behavior. I wouldn't consider this person as an angel. I mean, who is? But you know what I mean? It's not bad, but it's also not good to have something or someone around you with this energy. Like, I don't know about you, but copycats, like I personally don't care for those. Because a copycat is basically someone saying that you inspire me, but they don't really know how to create their own unique expression. So they need you to copy you. And they will always be a copy of you because you are the original, right? So I don't think you should be worried about this, but it's still like a nuisance of an energy around you. You know? I guess pay attention. If you know who this person is, pay attention to how much they copy you, I guess. Especially if this is like a friend or family. You know, it's not like a stranger. Aquarius, Leo placements is here. We also have Taurus, but that could be you. Or maybe they have Taurus in their chart as well. Thanks, Cray Cray. They are amazing because they change color. Like on a certain light, they're purple, but if you put it directly, it's blue. We just finished Taurus, Catherine. Air signs are after Earth. Well, what is the best way to get started anew? Start. Best advice you'll ever get. Start. All right. Let's see. Capricorn. Capricorn, sun, moon, rising, sun, moon rising or stellium. Why did that sound weird? Sun, moon, rising, someone. Maybe someone's name is Simon? What the fuck? Okay, anyways. Sun, moon, rising, or stellium. Let's see who's obsessed with you and why. Cancer. We have Cancer placements here. Okay. Wow. You have a soulmate here that is obsessed with you. When I say a soulmate, it's not necessarily a soulmate. It's more like a soul tie, I should say. A soul tie. Because a soul tie can be a soulmate, a karmic, or a twin flame. So I'm just going to say a soul tie. They either have Cancer, Taurus, or Scorpio. You have dealt with this person before. This is not like someone you don't know, okay? So if you don't know who this person is, probably not your reading. This is someone you dealt with before. This is someone that you felt intensely. When I say felt intensely, I mean the connection between the two of you, the chemistry, when you were together or dating or whatever, the connection was intense, fire, highly compatible. So I don't know what happened between the two of you here. Because you are either in no contact or you are currently talking, but it's not like it used to be. Because I see a wall, like before you were like together, dealing with each other, but then I see a wall. Who erected the wall? I don't know, you, them, both. But the energy is piercing through the wall. This person is still obsessed with you because the energy they still feel, wall or not, they still feel your energy intensely. There could be telepathic communication between the two of you. So you must know who this person is. If you don't, then it's probably not your reading, okay? Because this is too much of an intense energy for you not to know who we're talking about. You probably, from the moment I pulled the first card, you probably knew who this was. Like that is the the intensity that I feel here. This is on a soul level, energetic level. So the reason why this person is obsessed with you is because it's not something that they can just find somewhere laying around. This is probably something they felt for the first time, especially if this is a twin flame, let me tell you. If you have a twin flame, because not everybody does, but if you have a twin flame, you know it's like either heaven or hell. The best thing ever or the worst thing ever. So the intensity here is very much present. And the reason why they're obsessed with you is because they feel this energy still. They feel you as if you are there, but without you physically being there. So it's not something that they can help. I do see that they are trying to distract themselves from thinking about you, feeling you, but it's not working. It's not working. Especially if you have telepathic communication, you both keep each other alive in each other's lives. Does that make sense? You could be obsessed with them as they are obsessed with you. But I'm reading their energy, so I'm just speculating here, because I would not be surprised if this is like two-sided, meaning that you both feel the same. You both are obsessed with each other. But maybe shit happened that kind of created this wall between the two of you. So whatever this tower that was caused, maybe it just put a damp on the connection, in the physical sense at least. But energetically, this connection is very much alive. Very much alive. Cancer, Taurus, Scorpio placements. Whew. Okay. Hey, Gerald. So we finished ether, fire, earth. We're gonna do air next. Air coming up. I'm a Scorpio sun. Whew. Rosie, didn't you ask me this before? Or was it someone else? She's a cool cat, and then my cat shows up. Baby, who are you protecting me from? It's okay, spirits can come and go here. It's like an airport. It's okay. She's gonna give you a prayer session now. Giselle. That's a nice name, Giselle. Ooh, I like that. Giselle. Giselle. Sounds romantic. Giselle. Hi, Giselle. That's a nice name. I like it. I've never seen Giselle before. She's gonna give you a prayer session. Oh, she's done. Okay. Perfect. All right, let's do air. Aquarius. Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, or stellium. Let's see who's obsessed with you and why. Aquarius, who's obsessed with you and why? There must be always this one fucking weird reading. Here we go. Okay. Let me pull one more card. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Fucking hell. You see my face? That's my disgusted face. Where do I even start, Aquarius? Because, I mean, I don't even want to say it, but this is some incest shit. Okay, let me just say it, okay? Let me just say it. Take it or leave it, repel it, rebuke it. If I were you, I would rebuke it, but if it's your situation, if it's your reading, you're fucked anyway. Anyways, this is a family member. This is a relative. Whether this is close relatives, distant relatives, this is blood, okay? And this person fantasizes about you, wants to be with you. You see this? I mean, let the card speak for itself, okay? Okay. They want to do this with you. They want to do things that a family doesn't do. I mean, I hate readings like this because honestly, it's disgusting, but this shit happens. This shit happens in the real world, unfortunately. Now, I don't know if you know about this or not. I don't know if you are... I don't know if you are a willing participant. I've seen some weird things in my life, and I've seen family members that are like, hey, we both love each other, who cares what the world thinks? And they are like related, you know? So I don't know if you are a willing participant, or if this is like a fucking weird uncle, or if this is like a weird stepfather, stepmother dynamic. I mean, stepmother, stepfather are not blood related, but it's still fucking weird. I would still consider that incest. Or maybe it is like biological father, I don't want to do this reading, but do you get the gist? Do you get the gist? You know what's fucking weird about this person? Let me tell you something. You know what's fucking weird about this person? They consider their love for you, their obsession with you, their sexual attraction to you to be normal. That's the weird part. Like, they don't feel like it's wrong. They consider it love. It's like they love you. They consider themselves open-minded. Like, I am all for open-mindedness. If you are open-minded, great. But to what extent, bitch? What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, this is sexual energy. Okay, I'm done here. This disgusting person has Gemini in their chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. I'm about to barf. Let's down it. Let's put it down. No, that did not help. That did not help.
Adieta, you were here for ages. Why are you trolling the chat now? Is it because you are an incest involved with a brother, sister, father, mother? Like, why is it when we started talking about the incest reading, you started trolling the chat? Did something happen to you? Did a family member fuck you by any chance? Like, I always notice, I notice people in the chat, and then after a reading, they get, triggered. They start trolling. Vikas Sharma. I want to travel Canada this year. Tell me about visa. I am not visa office.
Aditi, you just want attention, I know. We just finished Aquarius. We're gonna do Gemini next. Because I'm not doing personal readings. If you send super chat and you're thinking, oh my god, I'm gonna send her some change, pocket change, and I'm gonna get a reading, that's not how it works. Yeah, Kim, I know. I've noticed you wanting the attention. But that's okay. Sometimes I'll give it to you, sometimes I don't, depending on the mood. Carmen, hi. For the ones that are wanting personal readings, they are done on Sunday. They're definitely not for free as well. Keep that in mind. Alrighty, let's do, who's next? Let's do 104, 07, Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see who's obsessed with you and why. Okay, we have Aries. Aries placement, Sagittarius. Damn. The whole fire gang here. And Virgo. So Aries, Sagittarius, Virgo, they have these placements in their charts. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. And another Sagittarius card. You know, even if this person were to die tomorrow and they knew that they would die tomorrow, they will still not tell you how they feel. There is so much pride, ego here. And not just pride and ego, but also introversion, meaning that they are shy. They're not gonna reveal their feelings for you, even if they're like, do you have any last words? They'll be like, in their mind, they're saying, I really want to tell Gemini that I have feelings for them. No, I don't have any last words. Like, they would rather die than tell you. They would rather die than tell you. But they have the humongous, the most hugest crush on you. It's interesting, you know what I'm getting? This person doesn't look like the shy person. They don't look like the type of shy person. Whatever that means. How can I explain that? I mean, do you know what I mean? Like, they don't look the type that gets shy. They look confident, they can talk to anybody besides you. They could be ignoring you on purpose. Let's say you are in a room and there are a bunch of people and you are there too. They will talk to everybody in that fucking room and ignore you, even though they want to talk to you the most. Do you know what I mean? They don't act like the shy type. But when it comes to you, they're shy as fuck. Because they have a huge crush on you. You might even, if you know who we're talking about, you might even consider this person as like a hater, or you might see them as someone that really doesn't like you, hates you. But they have a crush on you. So big that they are afraid of telling you. I would say not afraid, maybe afraid is not the right word. But they have trouble expressing that crush. Hang on, let me block this idiot. All right, there we go. So they would, even if it was the last day on Earth, they would not tell you, Gemini. So I don't know if you can do much with that. Here's the thing. If you like this person, Gemini, you're going to have to be the one that makes a move towards this person, because if you expect this person to make a move towards you, yeah, nothing's going to happen. Okay? Aries, Sagittarius, Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Whew. Mr. H, put your picture in the profile. Show me how ugly you are. Because it's always the ugly ones that are brain rotten. I know, Stacy. They like my channel. Like, I actually have trolls that even when I block them, they just create another account and come back. It's like they're so obsessed. If I were to do a reading for me, who's obsessed with me and why, it would be a bunch of trolls. All right, Libra. We're gonna do Libra next. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see who's obsessed with you and why. Who's obsessed with you, Libra? Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. All right. You know what I'm getting? This is someone that is obsessed with you, but they treat you as if they don't care about you. So it's interesting because they show up as someone that doesn't want to be in a serious relationship or in something that is like intimate, especially when it comes to like soul level intimacy, you know, and we're not just talking about sexual. But at the same time, they're obsessed with you, they want you. So what do they actually want? I see that you fucked with this person before, whether intimately, romantically, sexually. You've dated them, fucked them, been with them. But then they started ignoring you, or they started to play cold towards you. They started to like pull away. And it makes no sense because they are obsessed with you. So why did they pull away? Because I see that this person is pretending that they don't care about you, even though they are obsessed with you. What is this type of behavior? Like, why do that? Maybe there is something about their reputation, because I do see that this person is committed to a certain lifestyle, and maybe being with you will change that lifestyle. That is the only way that I would make sense of it. But it could be nonsensical, meaning that this person's behavior is just contradicting. Even though they are obsessed with you, they treat you like they don't care. Or they have pulled away from you, because I do see that this person has been with you before. You've been there. And maybe you even gave them more than one chance to show up for you, to show out, to like show you that they want you. But they messed it up each and every time. You know what this can be? It feels like maybe this person is addicted to the chase. When you want me, I don't want you. When you are pulling away, I want to chase you. So a lot of people, sometimes I see people wanting love, but the love that they want is the chase and the cat and mouse game, right? It's like they love chasing love, they don't love love. Because when they get love, they get bored. But when it comes to chasing love, there is the thrill, the unpredictability. I don't know what's gonna happen. It's spicy when we fuck. But when it comes to actually having it, and something equal, stable, they consider that boring. So that is the only way I can explain this person's behavior, really. But they're obsessed with you. This is someone that makes you feel like they don't want anything to do with you, and they're just fucking with you, they're playing with your heart, when really they are obsessed. They're obsessed with you. Cancer placements. Alrighty. Hang on. I need my big fan. Whew. Hits the spot. It could be narcissistic, yes, but it's not the only explanation for that behavior. There are a lot of weirdos in the world. Have you guys noticed that when I talk about weirdos, I'm not talking about the good weird. I'm talking about the fucked up weird. There are lots of fucking weirdos in the world. It comes from upbringing. Yeah, I agree. I agree. The adult you see is the result of a childhood. So you see adults sometimes and you're thinking, what's wrong with them? Just look at their childhood. You will find out. You want to see how people are fucked up? Go to their childhood and you'll figure it out. In fact, that's what shrinks do. That's what psychologists do. Right? It's like, oh, do you have mommy issues, daddy issues? That's true. It all starts there. So we finished ether, fire, earth. Ether, fire, earth, air. We're going to do water next. Yes, we can shape ourselves if we actually do the shadow work, the healing. But not a lot of people do that. Not a lot of people do that. There are people that would rather blame their childhood than to actually heal. So yes, there is a choice, but it does require a lot of work. You know, to unlearn something and then relearn, that takes a lot of courage. That takes a lot of time. That takes a lot of patience. So it's not easy work, and people don't want something hard, you know, like they want to live the easy life. It's like, that's me, I'm fucked up, but I'm just gonna be the victim of my past, the victim of this fucked up childhood, and not change a thing. Love me or hate me. Shadow work is not fun, for sure, but you have to do it. All right, let's do water signs. Pisces. Pisces, sun, moon, rising, or stellium. Let's see who's obsessed with you and why. Who's obsessed with you and why, Pisces? Let's see. Someone's got the hots for you. There's a lot of fantasy here. There's a lot of fantasizing. Whoa! I'm telling you, look, we have the devil. They can have Capricorn in their chart. But you know, this feels like a toxic type of obsession. I'm getting like this energy. I don't know how to explain it. I'm getting like, it's a little bit violent. It's a little bit violent, but it's sexual at the same time. It's like, I want to bite your cheek off because you're so fucking sweet. Like, there's a little bit of a aggression here. What the fuck is this? Like, the fantasies are a little bit violent, Pisces. They're sexual, for sure, but violent. Hopefully not in a weird fucking way, you know, because, you know, people have some weird violent fantasies, right? So hopefully not in that sense. Hopefully it's just like, I wanna, you know, drip some candle wax on you, which is a little bit like, ooh. But it's not that bad, I guess. This is definitely, this has like pain and pleasure. Now, to what extent? The devil extent. Pain and pleasure. I hate to say this, but that's what's coming to mind. There is like, I actually cringe. Should I say it? I'll let the chat decide. Should I say it? But remember, it's gonna be disgusting. there is rape fantasies here. Like fantasizing about you not wanting it and doing it anyway, forcing you, tying you up. I don't know if it's handcuffs or whatever, ropes, but there is like rape fantasies. Now, I know some people are into that shit, which is like non-sensual, what? Non-consent, what? What do you call it? I think it's a type of fetish or type of fantasy that people like. So I guess if you like it, no judgment. I'm not judging. But I mean, there is violence here. This is like a mix of sex and violence. Ooh. I mean, hey, if it's your cup of tea. But that's what this person is like fantasizing about, okay? Even if you don't deal with this person, maybe you will, maybe you won't, but that's their obsession with you. Those fantasies. And maybe it's just fantasies. Hey, you know, like sometimes people have weird fantasies and they will keep it as fantasies. Hopefully that's the case. But I guess if you are open to that, I mean, hey, have fun. You definitely need a safe word. Pisces, your reading and Aquarius reading, we're fucked up. I mean, I consider this reading as fucked up, but maybe you will like it because I know there are people that like different things. But that's who's obsessed with you, okay? They have Capricorn placements. Dominatrix love? I don't know. Because it's hot, Dorothy. Because it's hot. Ew. You will get a color? Ew. Yeah, I don't know. Not my cup of tea. Like, I feel like when people have these weird kinks, I mean, I'm not judging again, but that's just my opinion. When people have weird kinks and they're like violent or humiliating, degrading, it's because of past trauma, honey. The first thing I'm gonna say is, how did your parents treat you when you were a child? Were you molested? Were you raped? Did somebody make you feel shame? The first thing I'm gonna look at is what happened. What happened to you? Because remember, the brain, for it to cope with the traumas, it will romanticize it. If your brain starts to romanticize trauma, be careful. Because that's where that's where kinks come from. Romanticizing drama. Okay. Jess, I'm sorry that happened to you, baby. K Miles, go pray instead of be in the chat here. Go pray to your God. And mind your business. I'm going to be 34 in November. Hi, Danny. K Miles, I hope you meet your creator tomorrow so that you can shut the fuck up and we don't have to hear you talk. When you meet the creator, say hi for me. Hi. All right, let's see who's next. Scorpio. You'll love 35? You know, Saffron, the older I get, the more amazing things happen. So, you know, when people tell you you should be afraid of hitting 30, especially when it comes to women, right? Ugh, my life changed for the better. I feel like something happened in my brain, like something shifted in my brain as well. It's like, it's like I really became an adult when I hit 30. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, I can't explain it because it is the frontal lobe that is fully developed. But, you know, I don't know. I love my 30s. I've been enjoying the 30s so far. All right, let's change the timing for Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Create Eve. That's a dumb name, but I hope you die as well. You and K Miles. I think that's his name. You both die for me tomorrow, okay? Promise? Promise? Anyways, Scorpio. Scorpio, let's see who's obsessed with you and why. Let's see who's obsessed with you and why. Okay. Scorpio, this person has Libra in their chart and they're younger than you. They're younger than you. You know, I want to say that you see this person as way younger than you. So, you know, when people, like, you know, when older people date younger people, or like a younger person has a crush on an older person, and the older person is like, no, I can be your mother, or I am the same age as your father, the same age as your mother. Like, they feel bad because there's a huge age difference. Even if there is no huge age difference, it feels like you see them that way. Let's say you are in your 30s. Example. Let's say you are in your 30s and this person is 25, which is like a 5-year gap, but you would still see them as a youngster. It's like, no, you're still young. I feel like this person doesn't like the fact that you ridicule them because of their age. Like, you don't see them as someone that you would get involved with. And it feels like this person wants to impress you, wants to show you that they are grown up, that they can do what grown-ups do. And they're obsessed with you because of that, because they are trying to prove their worth to you. They could be trying to dress differently than they are, or say things differently than they are. Meaning, let's say you say something like, oh yeah, you know, that's what kids do. And this person's like, oh shit, I do that, so I'm going to stop doing that so that Scorpio doesn't think I'm a kid. Or, oh shit, Scorpio said young people do this, so I'm not going to do it so that Scorpio doesn't think I'm like a youngster. Whether you are noticing or not, this person is trying to appear like they are grown up, even if they're not. Or they're trying to appeal to you. They're trying to appeal to your age, your era. Let's say you are from the 80s, 70s, maybe even 60s. And this person is thinking, I'm gonna start dressing or talking like from the people from that era, just to appeal to you. So there is a little bit of manipulation, but I don't think they are trying to manipulate you. It's more like, I want to appear as if I am worthy of you. Appear as if I am worthy of your age. They're low-key calling you old, but it's because you're making them feel young. You know, you could have said something like, oh, you're too young. Oh, you still got a life ahead of you. And this person like, ugh, why can't you see me as an adult? I'm an adult. Do you know what I mean? Okay. They have Libra in their chart. They're crushing on you hard. And their obsession with you is because they feel like you don't see them like you should see them. You don't see them as worthy of you. Because of age. Age is the matter here. That is the thing that they... I mean, even if it's not just age that you object to, but that's what they think is the problem here. It's like, if I appeared as if I am on your level, then maybe you will give me a chance. Okay. Hi, Danny. Wild animals. That was quick. You said goodnight and everything. Manish. We just have Cancer left. We've done all the signs. We just have Cancer left. Hey, Julie. Australia. No, I'm not American. Thanks, Gar. Dima, speak English. English. South Africa, hi. Danny, didn't I say hello to you already? I want to guess your country. I don't have a country. If I were to have a country, I would call it INTJ. and only INTJs will be allowed. Or to be more, because if it's only INTJs, it's going to be a very small country. So I'm going to make it only people that have IN in their MBTI personality are allowed. And you will get like a free citizenship because you're an IN. Lola. Yes, right? That'll be nice. And I'm gonna have a rule, okay? The rule is nudity. Complete nudity. Meaning when you enter the country, you go through security, that you strip and then you enter. If you don't strip, you don't enter. Complete nudity. That's my only rule. Because, you know, like when you're nude, you can't hide anything, you know, you come as you are. So if you have a small shrimp, you will know your place and you won't open your mouth too much. You will be humbled. So I think if you are a man and you enter and you're nude, because you have a little shrimpy shrimp, you're going to be humbled. You're going to be exposed. Everybody will be like hearing you talk, and then they look at your little shrimp and they'll be like, oh, this person has an opinion. I think that's a good rule. No, and in my country, you will not be allowed to have a religion. Any holy religions, you're out. No holy religions. Okay? We don't want those weirdos. You can't be an atheist as well. Okay? So no religion, no atheist, because I consider atheism as a cult. Atheism is like a cult. So it's some type of religion. Only spiritual. So you're going to have to be spiritual, nude, and an IN, MBTI personality. Simple rules. All right, anyways. Let's see Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see who's obsessed with you and why. Let's see who's obsessed with you and why. Cancer. Interesting, Cancer. I see a bunch of people here. Gemini more specifically, but I see a bunch of people. At least 3 people that are obsessed with you. And you know, I feel like these people have like feelings for you. It's not just a crush situation. It's not like, I just like you. No, they have feelings. You know what they really like about you, and I feel like this is something that they all have in common, these people, okay? They like how sensual you are. You could be the type of person when you're like, for example, I'm gonna try to be you for a second. You could be like really, really sensual. You know what I mean? And they're like, wow. You know, like it's giving, how do I explain it? It's as if you are moving with purpose, intention. You are moving with intentionality. So everything you're doing has like a purpose, a move. Whether you're a man or a woman, you know, because, you know, that looked like a little bit womanly. But even if you're a man, you could be moving with intention, moving with purpose. There is a reason for whatever you're doing. And that is their observation of you. These people, and I kind of put them in one group, not necessarily because they know each other. It's because there is something common that they are observing about you. So it must be who you are. It must be like something that you are. Do you know what I mean? It's not something that people are just like imagining about you and it differentiates from one person to the next. This is something that they are observing of you. And it's so beautiful and sensual that they are developing feelings. At least 3 people here. I say at least. You could be an artist or a musician or someone that is creative. Because there is, even if it's not like art, music, whatever, you could be, the way you dress, you could be wearing something that a little bit is different, eccentric. That stands out. So whether this is some type of hobby or this is a lifestyle, but you stand out. I don't know why I'm getting this. It could be like some of you, for some of you anyway, you could be doing something with this creative field of yours online. You could be taking pictures and they look a little bit eccentrically creative, beautiful. And there is this vibe of colors, not necessarily like bright colors, but more like satisfactory colors that I'm getting. So let's say you're getting like, let's say you take a picture of something that you've created, or maybe it's photography, who cares? But it's the colors, the hues, they really go along and it gives you like an emotion, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? So it's almost like your personality is outside of you. You don't really have to talk for it. You don't have to say, I am really creative, I really like doing this. It's more like what you do in life speaks for itself. It can be observed without you explaining yourself or saying that this is what I do. I am very creative, but actually your creativity speaks for itself. You definitely come across as impressive, sensual, artistic. And I kind of don't blame these people crushing on you and obsessing with you. I mean, I feel like it's more than a crush. I feel like this is catching feelings. We have the Queen of Cups. This is someone that is catching feelings and is like, oh shit, what is happening right now? Why is my heart skipping a beat for Cancer? Gemini is here, okay? You could have Gemini in your chart because I was going to say Gemini for a second. But Gemini is here. All right. She's getting cocky. Who's getting cocky? Ugh. Shut up already. If you are a man, train yourself to speak less. Trust me. You will appear more like a man if you speak less. I'm telling you,
I'm telling you, you would be surprised how many women will be attracted to you the moment you shut your fucking mouth. I promise you. If you are single and miserable as a man, speak less and see how much a woman will be attracted to you. EF. Thank you for the super chat. That's true, I do like them tall and muscular, but not too muscular. I like them toned, you know, like a healthy, good-looking body. And I like my men very attractive, and I encourage that men are more attractive than women. You know, like for example, if I date someone that is more attractive than me, you know when women go for men that are less attractive, I don't do that. I don't do that. I want my man to be more attractive than me, so I can be like, that's mine. That's mine. That's mine, bitch. I encourage it. Love marathon, the audacity for you to call it a third leg. Like I would probably give you this. Would we call this a third leg? No, we won't. No, we would. No, we wouldn't. This is no third leg, baby. Okay? Third leg. Hang on. Let me see. Spandan? Let me see your picture. I know I'm gonna be shocked. Spandan! First of all, don't be standing too wide. Your knees look like they buckle in. Okay? It looks weird. You look like you're protecting your pussy. Stand. Your feet should be the same height as your shoulders because your knees look like they buckle in. Like you're shy. Like you're trying to protect your vagina. So first, stand right and then troll. By the way, for the ones that are in the chat, we have finished all the signs, so I'm just trolling the trolls right now. I'm just trolling the trolls. I do exercise, AL. Let's see your picture instead of your cat. Is that your cat in the picture? Hang on, let me see. Yeah. You know, people that put their cat in their profile picture is because that is the most beautiful thing that they have. Your cat is cute, but I bet you're not. Jack, where did you put... What? Dreamcatcher? This is not my room, by the way. This is not a dream catcher. How many males in the chat have like little shrimps? Be honest. I'm just like trying to start a study. How many of you males have little shrimps? I would consider little shrimp
less than an inch or 2 inches. That is the biggest shrimp that you will get. So how many of you is gonna get quiet as well, because none of them will want to admit it. Should guys be packing? Yeah, I don't know, Hester. I don't know. They're gonna have to prove it. Ryan, I will applaud you for your courage. At least you're honest. Ryan at least has the balls that are making up for the lost inches. But Ryan, I applaud you for your courage. 1 inch gang right here. At least honesty will get you far in life. You know? Your guides be funny as mine? Yeah, my guides are ruthless, let me tell you. You know, if you think I'm not nice, you should meet my spirit guides. If you think that I am mean, you should meet my spirit guides. I'm like the nicest of them all. I'm the kindest. Like sometimes I tell my spirit guides, don't do that. That's too much. But honestly, I'm the nicest of them all. Mason, I am many things, not just psychic. Reese, honestly, I don't know, don't measure. Okay, fair enough. That's okay, Ryan. You have served. You can move on. Right time, right place. Zavu. Zavu, you sure those spirit guides are clean spirits? They definitely take more showers than you. They scrub their butthole. Probably more than you, if you ever. How does one get a reading? Reese, if you want personal readings, we do those on Sundays live streams. If you want a private reading, these are booked through my website in the description box. You'll find everything in the description box. Atakan, I'll do you one better. Do you know that all the STDs came from men fucking animals? They can't even keep their little shrimps out of animals. You're welcome. Zavu, you have much to learn. You have much to learn. Don't worry, this is the adults talking. It's okay. If you don't get it, it's okay. You know, it's funny because people think that angels are like these cute little things with wings on and blonde. You know what I mean? It's such a brainwashed ideology. You think angels are nice? Ugh. Sarah Sword, unplug your butthole. Unplug it. Probably do it on the toilet. Angels can be very nice, yes? Okay. Whatever you say. Azul. Long time no see. Hi, Amy. Anyways, the chat is getting boring now. All right, you guys, I hope you liked your readings. Taurus, Capricorn, if you haven't seen those readings, go check them out. And that's it. I'll see you later. Mason, I'm not rage baiting. I'm replying to rage baiters. Anyways, see you later.